Hey, this is AJ with Blackhawk Bushcraft. Time for a little bit of spring cleaning in the herb garden. Let me show you around. Come around the side of the trailer and go back. Show you what we got here. Spring cleaning in the herb garden, lavender. So cut this back. Got another lavender growing there that actually came from this very plant. There's all the stuff, the trimmings. This is where the peppermint was growing, right here. And again, I had this finger that was growing all the way along the side over to almost where the goji berry was, and I just basically pulled it up all the way back here, and then the whole thing came up. This whole area was covered in peppermint. So peppermint grows like a carpet. And what happened is one of these fingers crawled, and the whole peppermint came up just like a carpet. If you're familiar with Tribulus terrestris or goat head puncherweed, it grows the same way. But yeah, anyways, this was my big old peppermint. It smells so good though. Peppermint's good stuff. Part of my spring cleaning, it looks like I've got some wild lettuce growing here. This stuff grows everywhere too. Then I've got a bunch of shards of chalcedony. This is what I use for flint and steel. Got some blue lace agate that I found here, which was pretty cool, and that stuff works very well too for throwing sparks. Quartzites in general, agates. These are my goji berry trimmings, and common mint right here. So here's the common mint. And in the springtime, this thing, during the wintertime, will just send out shoots everywhere, all under the deck. So I have to pull it back and get it looking nice. I've got lemon balm. Lemon balm's a little bit aggressive, not quite as aggressive as peppermint and common mint or spearmint, but lemon balm is one of my favorites. This is the plant that I really like to use in foods and in teas. And then there's the goji berry. That thing was like up to here this morning. You just cut it back down to the ground, and that thing will get all mad and frustrated just like my mints, and will just start thriving like crazy. So there's all the common mint that I pulled out today, and the goji berry pruning. And then I think I've got, except the iris is taken over my oregano, so I might have to think about what to do there. But yeah, this is I just love fresh oregano tea, oregano in foods, oreganos in barbecue sauces when I'm smoking. Oh my gosh, homemade barbecue sauce with oregano is absolutely wonderful. Yeah, I've got my raspberries. I've still got to come out here and trim back some of the brambles, which is, now's a great time to do that, so I'll do that. And then I did my strawberries last week. This thing was full, absolutely crazy. These things are way aggressive too. But what's really cool is when you take the time to plant your own things, raspberries, strawberries, different vegetables, whatever, try to be as self-sufficient as you can to grow lots of different herbs, vegetables, foods, plants. You get to really understand what they look like in all stages of their plant life. So when you're out and about, like I've ran into wild strawberries, I can't tell you how many times. Ran into raspberries out on the trail, mints everywhere, catnip, lots of things like that, prunella, purslane, and I'll probably put in prunella. I don't know if any of you are familiar with prunella or hillsall, but that's a really wonderful plant too. It's also part of the mint family, but it's not at all minty. And then here, down there by the tree where those little suckers are coming up, we've got hostas all throughout here, and also over in this area. And the good thing about hostas is hostas are members of the plantain family. And if you're familiar with plantains and how pretty tasty they are, when the hostas start sending up their shoots, they almost look like little asparaguses coming up out of the ground before they open up into the big ornamental plants that is one of the reasons why most people plant hostas, but they are edible and you can eat them. And when they send up their shoots and you cut them off, before they start opening up, you basically can just saute those suckers up with a little bit of seasoning and some olive oil or some butter, and they are absolutely delicious. So what types of plants do you like? What do you grow? Do you grow anything at all? What types of herbs are some of your favorites? As far as like healing plants, I absolutely love healing plants. The mints specifically, whether they're eating them or you cook with them, I use them primarily for teas, lemon balm tea, mint tea. Peppermint's really good too. It helps with stomach, it helps with digestion, it helps with respiratory. That being said, as much as I think plant healing is a lost art, I am not one of those that just believes that you can just do anything with plants. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but I do think that there are some reasons for modern medicines and modern healing techniques, albeit I do think that a lot of the modern medicine has gone to where doctors just simply want to push a pill every time they can, and I don't necessarily agree with that. So the benefit of the plants is if you grow different healing herbs or plants, or you do a vegetable garden and you try to keep it organic without pesticides, and you put up freeze-dried foods or bottled foods or whatever, you really are promoting a better way of health for yourself. Learning to do that and utilizing these plants. The thing that I'll say, like with raspberry leaf teas and berry teas, or just like eating berries, or if you are into like different types of plants and using those, the benefit comes over time. I hear people that say like, oh, I'm gonna do this because of this or that and that, but you've really got to consume and make sure that you're utilizing the plants that provide the health benefits, just like you would any type of a nutrient that your body needs. You're not gonna get an immediate lift with some of the benefits that the plants provide just simply by consuming it one time. You have to do it regularly. It's just like exercise. You're probably not going to get a whole lot of benefit in losing weight or gaining muscle mass by just going to the gym one time. But by developing a healthy behavior and doing those things, then yeah, you'll start seeing the benefits of the behavior as you do that over a period of time. It's the same thing with using healing plants. And when I start seeing the purslane pop up, I'll probably just pot the purslane, which is typically what I do, so that I have my purslane that I can just use as I need to. But there's a lot of things that will just pop up, like plantain and purslane and all sorts of things that people just consider common weeds, which most often they are, because they grow where you don't want them to grow. And a lot of people just don't understand some of the benefits that they could gain by utilizing some of what they consider just noxious common weeds that get into gardens. So anyways, again, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me what types of plants, what types of herbs you like, what you've found benefit in using. I'd appreciate that. Have a great day. Bye-bye.